Hi all, Kitamari here, excited to bring a new game, again, Death End Request Z. So, this is from Compile Heart, Idea Factory, etc. And I've played Death End Request 2, which I like so much. I like it so much. And, oh yeah, this is a horror JRPG, essentially. I'll have links in the description to the Steam version. I think there's a Steam version and a PS5 version of this game. So let's check out the options real quick. First, difficulty, normal, elite, or expert. We can choose. Oh wait, we can't choose. Nothing else is available. I guess that's something that we'll get into later. I like looking at these when it comes to JRPGs. I'm always interested in like what exactly are some of the interesting things that are here. I'm gonna bring down some of these. And I'll bring these up because I like to have them pretty high up. Let's save. New game. We can save right off the bat. Let's go. Please select a difficulty level. Data lost when dying or escaping dungeons changes based on difficulty. Difficulty level does not impact the story. Difficulty can be changed at any time from the options menu. So, normal, elite, and expert. So we actually can pick the different difficulty levels. Normal means neither death nor escape will cost you anything. A comfortable difficulty for all players. Elite. Death will result in loss of all items and any carried. Any, that is our money in the game. Suitable for intermediate players who enjoy a thrill. Expert. Death will result in loss of all items and any carried. Sayaka's level and development data for all weapons will also be reset. This is absurd. Expert is truly absurd. When escaping from a dungeon, your level will be reset. So it'll turn it into a real true roguelike right there. Even advanced players will find this mode challenging. We're going to go normal. But I could see expert being really thrilling. Really thrilling, especially for Let's Players, right? Like... April 2025. Maybe I'll do some voiceover for this. I've been going back and forth kind of on whether to do voiceover over, you know, other voiceovers. I know it's a little bit odd, but let me know what you think too. The wind blew silently as structural remains floated aimlessly in the air. Who could even imagine a time when this town was still whole? Enhancing the desolate landscape were the voices of the dead, their whispers writhing in one's mind. Under the dark purple sky, beings lay fallen, barely maintaining their form. They continued to grow even then. Be sure to chew your food well. I don't want to see any leftovers now that we've come this far. In the midst of all this, a man in dirtied clothes and glasses burst out laughing, barking orders to something as he did. Something that looked very much like a bug. Come now, look, even more delicacies to feast upon. In contrast to his cloudy eyes, his voice boomed with vitality. Like a conductor, he leisurely raised his hand. As if in response, thousands of bugs swirled around him, humming eerily. The swarm then wrapped itself around the bodies of the dead, consuming them, leaving not even bones behind. Using bugs to squash bugs. Rather funny, don't you think? Who is this guy? Right? You think so too, don't you, Candidate Sheena? Tamari here. We are playing Death End Request. This game, I'll have more information in the description. It's on PS5. And I had to cut out probably the prologue. I may have an uncut version of this, though, at some point. But the prologue has a lot of stuff that, like, I couldn't quite bring myself to upload. But we are starting now in this chapter. It might be a little quizzical, but we're gonna handle it. We're gonna see where things go. I've played Death End Request 2. Absolutely wonderful game. I really, really like that game. It's a horror JRPG. This is also a horror JRPG. It's from Idea Factory. And yeah, the introduction was a little bit much for me, so we're going to start from here and see what happens. Connection completed. Such a strange space. There's full voice acting. I kind of go back and forth on it, on whether I want to kind of overlay my voice, you know, as if to have a strange sort of inline dub. If you want to give me your thoughts, feel free. I've gotten some comments already about how some people enjoy that I do it that way, so I'm going to keep doing it that way, I think, for this one. A mysteriously expansive world, lacking any color, monochrome as far as the eye could see. My eyes were drawn to the floating doors, some of which opened and closed on their own as if they were alive. This scenery, what does it mean to me? We get to make some choices here. I've never seen this place. I think I recognize it. I've never seen this place. Have I wandered into another world? More importantly, why am I here? That's the real question. Stop being so mean. Suddenly, a voice came from one of the open doors, though exactly which door was unclear. Then more voices rang out, seemingly those of a man and a young girl. It sounded like they were arguing. We're out of time. I've explained this to you countless times already. Nowhere near enough to convince me. Do you even understand what you're trying to do? This behavior, the manner you take toward people, to me, you seem hardly any different from that arrogant cult. An arrogant cult. What? No, that's not it at all. It's different, completely different. Like beating a dead horse. That is exactly the phrase to describe this situation. My masters, have you not noticed? It seems we have a guest. I shall go and greet them. Sounds so far away. In the blink of an eye, where there had been nothing just seconds before, they stood before me. We have kept you waiting for some time. Allow me to explain the situation. But how rude of me. Surely I must not omit the greetings. I was born from the games of people, its memories. One of the Ludens, Luden Alice. Please, just call me Alice. She's like a grown-up Alice. By the way, this long time no see? Is this long time no see, or is this our first meeting? Which is it? Nice to meet you. Here's to a good relationship going forward. It's interesting, you know, because there are 2 other games in the series, and so this is the 3rd game, and it kind of plays off of whether you've played the previous game, so I'm kind of playing it as if I hadn't. Technically, I didn't play the first. As for this girl you see next to me, she is a Luden, and a new key, and great kindling for you. Kindling? Pink Luden. She looks Kita-esque. The red-haired girl. Though her eyes were open, she seemed utterly lifeless. Hey, Alice! What are you going to do with that? Though it sounded as though the childish voice was right behind me, I couldn't see its owner. Foo foo foo. Exactly what it looks like. Please watch from there, my master. I promise not to bring ill upon you. Strain area depths 1, B1, B4F. Ooh. Now, leaving aside my troublesome masters, I've shifted the perspective slightly. Can you see the girl now? This red-haired girl, she is in fact far more ferocious than she appears. Truthfully, she's been rather difficult. Those red-haired girls. That is why, as a last resort, I have temporarily removed her ego. With it removed, this girl is merely a living doll. Human-shaped bulk trash. Now it's your turn. Yes, you. What kind of otherworld Alice? And as you can connect to this world, I want you to synchronize with her and guide her. That's why you're here. I'm not asking for anything too difficult. First, let's get her out of this closed world. Use the map and head toward the exit. Sorry if I seem to be cutting the characters off. I do want this to fit, in a reasonable length of time while showing off as much of the gameplay as possible. Let's keep going along. But I may take a different approach to it, depending on feedback. Pressing on the D-pad moves Sayaka one tile in the enter direction. I have been... I played some Sharon the Wanderer, Serpent Coil, and this looks like it's going to be another roguelike game, and I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to move her around, holding R1 to lock the movement direction to diagonal. Diagonal, R1, okay. Press O and directional buttons simultaneously to dash in an enter direction. Okay. Well, that makes sense. And then we're dashing. Dashing seems dangerous. I don't know if I want to dash too much. She does have a kind of funny posture, like she is being controlled. Let's go here. Stairs to the next floor. Strain area depths 1. Press R3 to enter camera change mode and change the camera angle using the directional buttons. Additionally, you can zoom in with R2 and out with L2. Press R3 again to exit camera change mode. R3. R3, R3, R2, L2. Let's try... Wait, what? R3. And... Oops. Oh, okay, I see. I think I like having the camera like this. It might be a little less dynamic to look at, but it's a lot safer for me since I can see what's going on around me quite nicely. So we can change it up anytime we want, I guess. What is this? You're moving smoothly, aren't you? Oh? That there is a stranger. Among those who have wandered into this space, they enjoy harming others. Rather coarse. They look like a fish. They're an eyesore, so what say we crush them? When I say crush, I don't actually mean kill. Just rough them up a bit and drive them away. Go on, give it a shot. With the weapon I have given the girl, she should be able to handle it. Go on, give it a try. Also, I recommend picking up anything they drop. Who knows, it might give you an advantage in future fights with strangers. Let's go. Attack methods. Press X to make Sayaka attack in the direction she is facing. This inflicts damage on enemies. Press square to change the direction you are facing. Square to change the direction you're facing. This is an important one. I usually remember it. It seems this is really cool. These mystery dungeon games. I guess this is a mystery dungeon game. Usually have us choose square, or on an Xbox controller that would be X, to change direction. It's so important. It's so important because time doesn't move, and you can make sure that you're just in the right place. Like right now. Bura. The Wrath Treos. Yeah. I am already so into this. I was going in a little bit blind, and honestly, mystery dungeon approach or Death End Request, fantastic. I already like sort of horror JRPGs, even though this one, might not have publicly showed the opening scene because it was kind of gruesome. Let's head down here. I want to pick this up. What is that? A hack. Physical impact. What is that about? In fact, let's take a look-see. Hack. Physical impact. Code that shoots an attack in a straight line in front of the user. Deals 50 damage to targets hit by the code. So it's really important, actually, to go into the items menu on a regular basis. This is also going to be something in Share Down the Wanderer. Yeah, you want to go in here and you want to not forget that these things are available, that they are something that you can utilize. And look at this scarf. Restores 30 HP. There's a patch there. Floor menu. Nothing fell out. Floor menu. What is that? Nothing fell out. Floor menu. Oh, that sounds familiar. There was a game that had a floor menu as well. Strain area depths one. So we're gonna head this way. Yay. Let's go. I want to fight more. Oh my, thanks to you, it seems a new ego is beginning to sprout in this once will-less doll. You want to fight, But I no longer see any enemies. Oh, Might that be a trap? Allow me to explain again. This is the strain area. Once a supreme alchemist known as the Great Sage gave this place a degree of order. Now it is an unmanaged, otherworldly space. Is this a forgotten task of the Great Sage or merely a bit of mischief? Either way, these traps can hurt explorers. Want to try? Where is it? Ah, there's a trap. Check it out. I was swallowed by a giant syntax beam. Sayaka was trapped and died. Details on the cause of death will be displayed. Goodness! On that strange tile, ancient malice and syntax were designed to intercept hidden intruders. I might have had to cut another part out too. There was a death scene. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to cut these parts or not. But anyway, yes, quite an early demise, isn't it? Though the experience may be fresh for you, for me it is but a distant memory, hardly fazed me at all. Now she looks like a mecha Alice. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Such ends do make for quite the show after all. But, well, that one was rather crude. If it is to your liking, well, that's fine too. No, it's not. Me? I am, yes. As you can see, I am Alice. Do I seem different from before? Oof. Yes, I suppose I must, but there's not much point in discussing it now, right? Now, take that girl and return quickly. It's not a degradation, but a restoration. A regression, if you will. I look forward to seeing an even more exquisite death end from you next time. Data loading. You can go back anytime. Oh dear, did she really think she'd die for good? Look, just as I thought, you managed to evade it so adeptly. Just so you know, some of your powers may be diminished based on the settings you selected. Depending on the difficulty level you've chosen, the penalties for this puppet's death will change. If you're playing Elite or higher, you'll lose the money and items you possess at the time of death. Oh. Yeah, so if this is a Mystery Dungeon game, right? Normal is quite different from other Mystery Dungeon games. I'd almost say that it kind of just takes the idea of Mystery Dungeon and, makes a standard, I guess, action RPG with it. It would make more sense than to choose hard difficulty, but I like that I can actually pick an easier difficulty for a game like this since it's not usually possible. Death is something to be avoided, but a splendid demise might please you. It'll please someone anyway. Why has my appearance changed again, you ask? Well, why indeed? Ouch. My body. It hurts. Come now, come now. This girl is in pain. Let's hurry and make our escape. The exit is just over there. About traps. Stepping on a tile with a trap activates it, causing damage and various negative status effects. Traps are initially invisible, but attacking the tile in front of a hidden trap reveals it. I do recall that. I should have done that. I wonder if it would have had a different outcome. I'm not sure, though. I kind of doubt it. The conditions that reset upon death or upon clearing the dungeon vary based on difficulty level. I'm gonna play in the most annoying way imaginable. No, I don't want to. I want to do it like that. There we go. Level up. I would assume that traps would mainly be in wider and more open spaces. So like right here we could worry about a trap, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Let's move. Strain area depths. Sorry, I just watched the second that I decide I'm not going to do it too regularly is when the trap is going to hit. Yay! There's something over there. I want it. Picked up DLC mapping. DLC mapping? What is that? Code created by a programmer to make exploration easier. When used, it maps the current floor. It is best to use it early to maximize its benefits. The effect ends upon advancing to the next floor. Okay. So they have unique cyberpunky little names for all these things. Kind of cool. And, oh, they're trying to run away. They're trying to run away and they're damaging me. Look at this goofy... Look at this goofy situation. Oh my goodness. I give. There you go. Okay. That's funny. You've done well to get this far. Now you see the person in white clothes by that large crystal. I'll hand it over to them for now. As for me, until we meet again. Oh, she looks like she's from Death End Request 1. I've seen the art, so it's possible. Finally, that presence is gone. Alice, was it? Seriously, what was all that about? And what the hell is this place? Hey, do you know anything about this? Are you talking to me? Me? As in Kitamari? Are you talking to me? Yeah, you. There's no one else around, right? What are you exactly? But still, being directed by you, it isn't too bad. Thank you for that. Okay, shall we? Ivory girl. Whoa, you scared me. I mean, I've been standing here this whole time. You kept talking to yourself. It was hard to get a word in. Talking to myself? There's another person here, right? Nice to meet you. Or it's been a while, Sheena, if you had played the first game, I guess. You're talking to someone, but I can't see anyone. Maybe that's because I'm still not a full Luden. Hey, you over there. Invisible person. Where are you? You can't see me because I'm not in the game. I'm in a different reality. No, they're not over there. Oh, guess I was wrong. Alright, introductions. I am Sheena Ninomiya. Ninomiya. I'm a Luden, just like you. A Luden? You don't know what that is? Seriously, Alice, throwing a kid out here in the state? Come on now. Well, you don't seem like a bad person, I guess. I think you can trust her. But I wonder... Hey, I get you might be feeling uncertain about all this, but I'm here for you. First things first, I want you to trust me. And actually, I can't really stay here too long, so I want to get out quickly. Yikes. You don't look so good. Sorry. Let's just touch this crystal for a bit. For my sake, too. Exit points. Reaching an exit point allows you to leave the dungeon. Can I talk to you? I'm glad I didn't attack her or something. We're going to activate this exit point and thereby exit the dungeon. Congratulations! Sayaka escaped from Strain Area Depths 1 with Sheena. We received an S rank, and we have some items that we acquired. Phew! Beat a hasty retreat. Amazing. The scenery completely changed instantly. Himph. It seems Alice's radical treatment worked after all. He's an overbearing man. Another strange new person. Ah, but this guy's okay. To think the day would come when you treat me like a human being. Come now, there's no need to be so cross. Fix your clothes. Huh? What? My clothes? This person is very strong, so don't make him angry. Just stay quiet and follow along for now, okay? He looks cranky. Those who aren't properly dressed will not be allowed to board. Now enough chatter. Let's head to the city. If he was in Rune Factor, I'd probably choose him. Because I'm doomed. Including me, that makes 4. Well then, shall we? Now hurry and get on. Grrr. Look at the ears on that bus. Where's that bus going? Why is it generating electricity like that? Well then, my role here is complete. Alright, we finally arrived. What? Welcome to Sagami City. Huh? It's like even the air has color. And it smells nice. What is this place? It's warm. It's so strange. That's right. You'll be living here from now on as one of us. Hey, Sheena. Why do your hair and outfit look different? Did you only just notice? Well, I'll explain some other time. Let's just forget about that for now. Forget about it. As long as we're here, that's just a trivial matter. Oh, by the way, what's your name? I should probably know that. After all, we're gonna live together from now on. Live together? Well, you don't want to? No, it's not that I don't want you, but is that really okay? I mean, I don't even understand much about myself. Well, let's keep learning. Well then, first things first, how about a formal introduction? Oh, I see. Well, this may be a bit presumptuous of me, but as the director, I'll give you a name. What would Mizunashi do at a time like this? He always had a knack for naming. Arata Mizunashi. I've got it. Your name is Sayaka. Sayaka Hiwatari. Hiwatari Sayaka. That has a good ring to it. Sayaka. And so I received my new name from Sheena while barely grasping what was going on. Honestly, I really didn't understand anything, but I began to live as myself from that moment forward. A simplified map of Sagami City. Sayaka's Awakening just received that trophy. You can move by selecting a destination on the left side of the screen. Sayaka's icon marks your current location. This feature, Story Recap feature, allows you to rewatch story scenes you have already unlocked. By selecting Story Recap from the town menu, you can review previously viewed scenes. You can review all the tutorials that have been unlocked. And we can go home. The story begins. Let's go home.
Go.
2025, a January morning. That is a nice IKEA shelf. Munya. 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 What is she dreaming about? I like that poster. Oh my gosh, that octopus plushie too. I like the worried looking plushie. Lily, that's... No, not there. That's not allowed. Talk about embarrassing pillow talk. Should we wake her up? Should we wake her up? Is it morning already? Huh? Sheena! Hello? Sayaka, remember the morning greeting is good morning, okay? You really should know that by now. So, did you manage to get up early today? Mind your own business. Gosh, you're acting like I'm always oversleeping or something. Yeah, exactly. Ah, contact lenses. Okay, good. Well, I'm off to work as usual. Food is in the fridge, and you're free to use the TV and internet. See ya, Sayaka. I like her fronty pack. Look at it, it's so cute. And it doubles as a belt. It's perfect. Yes, have a good day. You guys are starting the beta on that game you've been developing, right? Good luck. That's right. End to Odyssey. As director, I've got to keep fighting. Anyway, thanks. Let's go, Celica. It's cute how Sheena always calls out to the poster on the wall before going to work. Sure is a unique room. Seems like an otaku's room. I mean, sure is a unique room. Right? They're all from End to Odyssey, or was it World's Odyssey? Anyway, they're the characters from the game. So, hey partner, it's been a while since you helped me in the strain area. I haven't seen you around much since then. What's up? Anyway, not much has happened. Things have been pretty idle for a while now. Say, why don't you come back when things get a little livelier? Got it, I'll be back. I'm gonna go and explore. February, morning of 2025. I'm sorry I'm always leaving you alone here. Feels like I'm the only one ever doing anything at work sometimes. What's with you? Sayaka, be honest. You want to go outside, right? Well, I guess I have been cooped up here. But this place is better than that black and white place. I like this room. Ah, that place. Discussion of that place is off limits, you understand? Why? Because I'm a Luden? Does that have something to do with it? Sayaka, you've been living with me for a while now. You're like family. That's good, right? Dodging the question again. But the more you avoid it, the more interested I get. These are very special circumstances. Now, if you're a good girl and promise not to be bad, you can go outside. I'm not a bad girl. You don't see me that way, right, Sheena? No, not at all. I think it's time for you to make a big step. How about you come with me to work today? Wow, that sounds great. Actually, I've always wanted to say it. Let's go, Celica. Oh. Huh? My name's Sheena, though. No, I know that. I was just trying to imitate what you do. I was just playing dumb. I can introduce you to Sayaka at the office, you know.
セリカにもね、会社でなら合わせてあげられるからね。
What do you mean? Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Guess Sheena still can't see me. Should I come with you? Should I come with you? You're just in time, partner. Sheena and I are going out together.
これから一緒に出かけるよ。
Chapter 1 Game Company Warriors. In your room, you can store items in any that Sayaka currently has in her possession. You can also receive rewards for completed requests. In the closet, you can store up to 80 items. Items stored here are not lost, even if you die on Elite difficulty or higher. Oh, interesting. So, I guess that is a way to make Elite difficulty a little bit more bearable. You can also sell items for any. You can also deposit any in your possession here. Any stored here is not lost, even if you die on Elite difficulty or higher. You can set up the figures you've acquired to create your own unique scenes. The figures can be photographed from various angles. As you continue through the story, you'll receive request emails. Completing the tasks in these emails earns you rewards to help you on your journey. Rewards can be received directly from the request emails. Should I do some prep work? We're going to check out the closet. We can store things in here already, which I don't know. Those with skill can trade it for any. This can be traded, I guess. I really feel like I want to store things, and if, you know, somehow, I don't know. I want to store things, because what if I get thrown in a dungeon before I can access any type of shop to sell things, if I were to sell things? Just want to be as careful as possible, and I can retrieve them at any time. Piggy bank here, deposit. We can deposit the any we have. We have no any right now. Figure viewing. Figure viewing. What kind of figures? I wonder how many there are, too. Strain area depths. Select stage layout will be reset. That's kind of confusing. What is the figure viewing? I mean, I'll take a look-see. Oh, okay. So, when I have... Like, let's try Sayaka. Oh, look! She's cute. Regular attack. Ah. Oh, she's down. Level up. And then sleeping. Silverbrand. Oh, she has a sword now. Movement. There we go. She is on the move. That's cute. I like when they add those things. Inbox. So we get, I guess this is where we'd get quests and things, like an email. And menu. Current status. Story recap. Really nice to have the story recap as well. You know, if you kind of stop in the middle, especially depending on how long this game is, right? You may find yourself stopping and then wanting to get a refresh on the characters a bit. So, anyway, this game, I think it's so cool. I really like this genre. I like the mystery dungeon genre. I didn't really delve too deeply. I mean, you know, it's just a tutorial and all that. But mystery dungeon games can be extremely addictive and very, very fun and very fast-paced as well. And very rewarding as well because of the randomness and everything. I like the characters in the story. I like the character art and all of this stuff. It's just, this game has a lot to offer. And, gosh, I want to make a part 2. I do wonder how I should approach the part 2s, you know, when it comes to, like, if I feel like returning to a game quite far in the future, whether I'm going to restart from the beginning, or if I can just put out a part 2, you know, at a random time, someday in the future, especially if I'm in the middle of playing some other games. But I'm very happy with having started this and playing this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Check this game out if you're interested. And I'll see you later. Bye.